Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at regular expressions in Python. This is a very key concept in Python, so let's take our time as we watch the video. Make sure we understand everything in full details. Put in the comment section any question you have for me. I'll be sure to answer it as quick as possible. And again, I'm Richel Attafuah. I'm a second year grad student reading statistics at Miami University, and I'm super excited to do this beginners for Python series. Let's get into it. Hi guys, in today's video we'll look at what a regular expression is. We'll look at how to use the RE model, how to use functions like find all, search, split, sub. We look at how to understand the basic meta characteristics. We look at how to use special sequences. We look at how to apply flags like the ignore cases. So let's get into it, guys. So in the previous video, I did mention we're going to look at the looping in a dictionary. I'm actually going to put it in the GitHub. So please look through that. And if you have a question, reach out to me. I'll also put it in the Medium post, so do read it and just let me know what you think about it. Sorry I couldn't add it in today's video. I didn't want to put two different concepts together. Thank you. So what then is a regular expression or a regex? I don't know, it always makes my mouth tangle or twist. Regex. A regex function. So actually this is a very interesting concept because we've not looked at it ever, so I'm so excited that we get to look at it. So a regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. So this is really going to help us when we get to our data cleaning part of our learning series. So stay tuned. So you can use regexes to kind of check whether a string contains a pattern, to extract matching part, to replace part of a string, and Python provides built-in support for regular expressions through the RE model. So to be able to import the regular expression model or the regex model, we use import RE. So that is the first thing we have here, import RE. So that is exactly what we are going to do. I'm going to import it. So I'm going to import it and run it. And before we start, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to look at these basic functions. That is, we imported the regex function, that is RE, right? So RE dot find all, and what that does is that it helps us to return a list containing all the matches that we want. RE dot search returns a match object for the first match. Dot split will split the string by the matches of the pattern. Dot sub will replace one or more matches with a replacement. I know this is very new to us. Don't worry, as we go through the code examples, it will be easier and much simpler. So I'm going to run the code above so we understand it better. So we had a text, right? So this concept is very important, guys. Very important. So please just let me know if it's a little bit complex in a way in the comments as I'm going along in the video. Just let me know. I'm gonna make sure I clear every difficult concept. Okay, so the first thing we had to define was our variable name called text. So text equals the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain 1, 2, 3, right? So find all, right? If you are saying, oh, find all in, you want to find every in in our text. So look at, it's telling us how many ins are there. You see, rain has in has Spain has mainly there's plain has So it's kind of like very fun. It's finding all the ins you can actually get from the text. So that's what find all actually does. Pretty simple, right? I know when it started, it looks, hey, this looks weird, but it's getting simpler, right? I know you guys are gonna love regex functions. So the next thing we are going to look at is to search for strings. So we are going to use re.search. So what this is actually doing is check if the string starts with "de" and ends with Spain, right? That is what we are looking at. Look at if it starts with "de" and check if it ends with Spain. So that is what that. So it says, hey, it doesn't start with "de," right? And it's not ending in Spain. It does start with "de," but it doesn't end in Spain, right? So it can't find a match, right? So it says match found, false. False means it didn't find a match. So we want to say search for where we have the father is starting with "de" and ends with Spain. The sentence text that starts with "de," but it doesn't end with space. So it's false. It's not true. So this is like, hey, does it start with "de"? Does it end with Spain? Nope, it doesn't. So the boolean it returns is false. No, right? And the next one is we want to split it by a white space, right? So it's going to split every string in text by a white space with "there," comma "rain," comma "in," comma space, comma "false" to the 1, 2, 3. It's splitting everything by the space, right? And the last one is replace the digits with hashtag. It replace 1, 2, 3 with hashtag. I know that the \d, the s plus, and things I've used in this example are not very clear. They are called meta characters, and we are going to look at them in the next example that we are coming to so that you understand it clearer. This is just for you to understand what the .sub means, .split means, .search means, and .find all means, right? So you realize that .sub is kind of like substitute. .split, we've looked at split before, right? So we are saying split it at what you are looking at. So we are going to understand those meta characters in details. This was just for you to understand what the find all, search, split, and sub actually means. So let's look at the meta characters. So dots as a regress expression means match any character except a new line. So this might be difficult to keep in your mind, right? How do I go about learning this? Practicing, right? Practicing in regress function is going to help you get familiar with it. Of course, you don't know it all, but some simple ones are going to be on your fingertips as you keep practicing. That is one key thing I'm going to tell you. And you don't need to know it all, right? What matters is that you understand it and you're ready to practice and keep going, guys. Keep going. I trust you all. I'm so happy we are learning this together. So the dot says matches any character except a new line. The little V, I've forgotten the name of that symbol, but it means you're going to match the start of the string. Then the $sign means match the end of the string. Then the star means match the 0 or more occurrences of the preceding pattern, plus match 1 or more occurrence, right? And the explanations go on and on. But how do we actually understand what all this match whatever is? We're going to look at the next code block and actually understand what it means in full details. Guys, excited? Are you loving regress expressions? I know it's not very, it doesn't look like all the stuffs that we've learned from the beginning, I know, but it's actually fun, guys. Let's do this together. So we are looking at this side. It says text, hello, hello, hello. That's funny, right? So what we want to do is we want to match any character. And we said if you want to match a character, use the dots. So that means with these two dots, that means you want to match the two characters, right? So that means it's going to look at anything that starts with H, E, ends with O. That's what it's going to look at. And we are just going to match any characters in between that. So it looks at the first string we have there. It's kind of like a string together with spaces in it. But don't forget, it doesn't match any character. It matches any character except a new line, right? So it's not going to look at a new line. So there it looks at the first one, H-E-L-L-O. Oh, you have H, you have E. I should match the two characters. Okay, there's two L, then O. Okay, hey, then it matches hello, right? Then the next one, we are saying that HE dot, dot is going to match a character. Star matches a 0, or it matches more occurrences of a preceding pattern, like E or L. That's like kind of like a pattern, right? So you see that when it looks at HE dot dots are matching a character, star O, that means that I'm looking at matching a lot of zeros, or I'm looking at star O means I'm looking at more preceding patterns of O. Do you get it? So you see that, okay, let's look at it. HE, then I want to match a character. So HE, I just have to match one character. So what can I do? So it keeps looking at O. Then I can match HELO because L has one character, right? Then O. Then if I look at the next one, HE, there's HEEEE, kind of like more occurrences of E, a preceding character with the star, right? So I can match HEEEELLO. I hope this is clear. I know it can be a bit funny, but I hope it's clear. And the next one is the plus. The plus matches one or more occurrences, kind of like the dots, but the dots is matching any new character except a new line, but the plus is matching one or more occurrences. So we are going to look at it. So it says HE dot plus O. So it's going to look at it, match one or more occurrences. So HE, then dot is going to match a character. But it's looking at least another character between it to be able to match it. So it will be difficult for the plus to be able to match any other character again, because it's looking at the fact that it's going to match one or more occurrences, right? So it's going to be a bit difficult for that to work. Then we are going to look at the question mark, which is it will match 0 or 1 occurrence. So you look at it, HE dot question mark 0. So you see that it's supposed to match 0 or 1 occurrence. So to look at HE character LO, so there's one occurrence of O. Then HELLO, because there's one occurrence of O. So we are going to run it so that we understand the lot of explanations I'm saying. So you see that with the first one, it matches hello because it found two characters in between the dot, which is LLO. Then with the next one, it had to match a lot of occurrences of the star O. So it's going to match all of them. Then the plus is also going to match all of them because you should have at least one character in between. The star should have at least one character in between, and it's working all of that out. And the last one, match 0 or 1, and looks at it, you realize it's able to match HELO. Do you get it? So that is actually really fun. That is actually really fun. So the next thing we're going to look at is special sequences. So with special sequences, the \D is matching any digits from 0 to 9. \big D is matching any non-digit. \W is matching any word character. Big W is any non-word character. Small s is any white space. Big S is any non-white character. So we are going to run this and see how that works. Oh, we ran into a bug. Let's see what the issue is. So guys, we didn't have our strings in a string. So that is why we had that error. So we debugged our mini code together in a way. So this one, let's look at it. It says, we said our \D is for matching characters between 0 and 9. And we said plus is to be able to match one or more occurrences. So we are looking at any number between 0 and 9 matching more than one occurrences. So you see that 0, 1 and 98, right? So one thing I've seen about this regex function is actually understanding what these special cases, these special sequences actually are and what these meta characters are. If you're able to understand that, you'll be able to work with it. And what matters is that, let's say you are doing building something and you want to kind of incorporate this inside, you just need to know what you want and which particular meta character you need to be able to work with it. That's why this regress function are there to kind of make things simple and easy. So it may look a bit weird and a bit not too simple and a bit confusing, but just try to understand what these meta characters are. Just try to understand what the special sequences are, and it's gonna make it a little more better and a little more easier. I know this is not one of the very simplest things to teach because of how the concept is in a way, but I'm gonna try to incorporate this into a project that we can work on together so that it makes it really easier than actually going through what it is, because you guys are not able to really grasp what it is in memory. So I believe working on a project together on this is going to make it simpler and very easier for us to be able to work with. So one last thing I'm going to talk about is flags. So with flags, like this very simple example here, it's saying Python is fun. Python regex is powerful. We want to find all Python, but we are actually ignoring case. So we are flagging that, hey, ignore any case. So pick all the Pythons that you see, even when this is all caps lock, this is lowercase, whatever it is, just flag it, right? So it makes regex function very, very good to use. So you see, was able to see both the Python and the big Python. So you see, this is one very good use case of regex function. I think we can build a very nice project that will help you guys appreciate this concept better, because I don't really think this concept is something that should follow the same flow and patterns as the different concepts we've looked at, because explaining it, talking about it, I feel like I've not done so much justice to this topic because of how it is actually. So we're going to actually work on a project together on this so that we really understand what it is very well. So guys, don't worry about it. We're going to do a project. We're going to make sure that we understand everything we've done. And guys, I have exciting news. We're going to actually have a capstone project on every single topic we've done, putting it all together to build something amazing you can put on your GitHub, put on your resume to actually wow employers that, hey, you've learned all this nitty-gritty simple part of Python and this is what you've been able to build with it. If you have any recommendation of cool projects you'd like us to do in Python, feel free to put in the comment. Feel free to message me on LinkedIn about it. I'll be so excited to hear it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this Beginners for Python series on regex function. And I hope you guys loved it. I hope you learned a lot. Put in the comment section any questions you have, any expectations for the next video, and do reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll be so excited to meet you personally, to talk to you, or just have any meeting with you if you have some difficult concept you don't understand in the video or after reading the Medium articles. Thank you.